Imagine walking into a world where colors are brighter, emotions are deeper, and even the smallest details seem to hold profound meaning. For some, this world is accessible through psychedelics, a type of substance that, while controversial, is known to change how we see everything around us. But what exactly happens in the mind when people take psychedelics? And why do so many say they come out of these experiences with a new outlook on life? Today, we'll journey through the science, experiences, and risks of psychedelics to understand how they expand consciousness and why some people feel forever changed. Let's start with the science. Psychedelics, like LSD, psilocybin from magic mushrooms, DMT, and mescaline, work by altering the brain's chemistry. These substances mainly affect serotonin receptors, particularly in areas involved in mood, perception, and cognition. When psychedelics enter the brain, they temporarily rewire connections, breaking down the boundaries between different brain regions. Studies using brain scans have shown that psychedelics enhance crosstalk between parts of the brain that don't usually communicate. This leads to a sense of oneness, where users often feel connected to everything around them. Think of it as taking a filter off your mind. Normally, your brain sorts and categorizes information to help you navigate daily life efficiently. But under psychedelics, those filters dissolve, allowing you to experience reality in a raw, unfiltered way. This is why people describe seeing the world in richer colors, hearing music more deeply, and feeling emotions more profoundly. So how does this shift in perception lead to an expansion of consciousness? When the usual filters are removed, the mind becomes open to new ideas, insights, and feelings. Many report experiencing a dissolution of the ego, a state where the sense of individual self fades, replaced by a feeling of unity with the world. This sense of interconnectedness often gives people a new appreciation for life, nature, and even the people around them. But it's not just about feeling connected. Psychedelics can also bring unresolved emotions and repressed memories to the surface. Without the brain's usual defenses, people often confront aspects of themselves they hadn't acknowledged before. This can be both challenging and transformative, leading to personal breakthroughs and a newfound sense of purpose. Let's dive into some real-life experiences of people who felt transformed after using psychedelics. Take the story of a man named Adam, a veteran dealing with PTSD. Traditional therapies hadn't helped, and he felt disconnected from life. After a supervised experience with psilocybin, Adam reported feeling a renewed sense of peace and connection. During his journey, he faced painful memories from his past, but also saw them with compassion, which helped him find closure. In the months following his experience, he described a lightness he hadn't felt in years, along with a newfound ability to enjoy simple pleasures. Then there's Sarah, a successful businesswoman who, despite her achievements, always felt something was missing. She tried ayahuasca, a powerful plant-based psychedelic, at a retreat center in Peru. During her experience, she reported seeing visions of her life's purpose and feeling connected to something greater than herself. Sarah returned home with a sense of clarity and gratitude, and she now dedicates part of her time to causes she's passionate about, feeling her life has deeper meaning. Psychedelic experiences like these are often described as peak experiences, moments where people feel more alive, more aware, and more aligned with their true selves. But while the potential for positive transformation is real, psychedelics aren't for everyone. Psychedelics amplify whatever is within, meaning that underlying mental health issues or trauma can lead to overwhelming or even frightening experiences. For those with a family history of psychosis or bipolar disorder, psychedelics can trigger mental health crises, potentially worsening these conditions. Consider the story of Ben, who had a family history of schizophrenia. After an intense LSD trip, Ben began experiencing paranoia and delusions. The experience triggered a series of mental health challenges that took months to stabilize. This highlights why people with a history of serious mental health issues should approach psychedelics with extreme caution, if at all. For others, the setting can influence the experience significantly. Taking psychedelics in a chaotic or unfamiliar environment can lead to anxiety and discomfort. This is why people who choose to use psychedelics often emphasize the importance of set and setting, having a clear mindset and a safe, supportive environment. Each psychedelic has unique effects on perception and consciousness. Here's a look at a few of the most well-known. 1. LSD, lysergic acid diethylamide. Often called acid, LSD is known for its vivid visuals, enhanced colors, and heightened awareness. LSD users report experiencing long-lasting effects, sometimes up to 12 hours, with altered time perception and enhanced creativity. LSD often brings a strong sense of interconnectedness and can make users feel deeply connected to music, art, and even abstract concepts. 2. Psilocybin, magic mushrooms. Psilocybin is known for inducing feelings of awe, wonder, and emotional introspection. Mushrooms tend to bring up suppressed emotions and memories, making them powerful for therapeutic settings. They're often described as more earthy and spiritual, with users reporting visions of nature, life, and even personal archetypes. 3. DMT. Known as the spirit molecule, DMT is one of the most intense psychedelics, often delivering a full experience in just 10 to 20 minutes. DMT users report feeling like they're transported to another realm, sometimes meeting entities or feeling as if they've been given universal knowledge. It's short but often profound, leaving people with a sense of awe and mystery about life. 4. Mescaline, from peyote and San Pedro cacti. Mescaline has a history rooted in indigenous rituals and is often associated with spiritual awakening. Its effects include enhanced colors, heightened emotions, and feelings of unity with nature. Users report a gentle, introspective journey where they feel at peace and in tune with the world. 5. Ayahuasca. Often used in shamanic rituals, ayahuasca is famous for its intense visions and emotional purging, or purga. Many users experience deep emotional releases, processing old traumas and gaining insights into their lives. Ayahuasca often provides a sense of personal clarity and purpose, but it's a powerful, sometimes challenging experience. Each psychedelic has a unique flavor, influencing not just how people perceive the world, but also how they understand themselves. One reason people see the world differently after psychedelics is because these experiences often reveal a broader perspective. When someone feels at one with the universe or sees life's beauty in a new way, it's hard to unsee it. They carry this expanded awareness into daily life, which often leads to changes in their values, goals, and how they approach challenges. Research supports this idea. Studies on long-term psychedelic users have shown that these experiences can lead to lasting positive personality changes, including increased openness, emotional resilience, and a sense of purpose. People often feel more connected to others, more compassionate, and more present. For example, a study at Johns Hopkins found that a single dose of psilocybin, combined with guided support, led to significant improvements in mental health for those struggling with depression and anxiety. Months later, participants continued to report feelings of well-being and a greater appreciation for life. While the idea of expanding consciousness is compelling, psychedelics aren't a one-size-fits-all solution. They have risks, require careful consideration, and can bring challenging emotions to the surface. Experts advise against using psychedelics as a quick fix or a way to escape from personal issues, as this approach can backfire. If someone is considering psychedelics, they're encouraged to do so with intention, in a safe setting, and ideally with guidance from a professional. Psychedelics are tools for self-exploration, not an escape. They amplify what's already inside, which can be beautiful, but it can also be difficult. If this journey into the mind-opening world of psychedelics fascinated you, check out our next video, where we dive into natural ways to expand consciousness without substances. Curious to unlock more of your mind's potential? Subscribe to continue exploring.